Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. How are you all doing today? Here's a little ditty that I just read and loved, so I immediately said, I must do a Messy Monday video about this. It's all fun and games until your jeans don't fit. Yep, it is Monday, December 26th. And how messy is your Monday? Or are you still out there noshing away so you won't watch this for a few more days because it's too cruel to see the reality? Yep, it's all fun and games until the jeans don't fit. And here's what I would do. I have an array of jeans from skinny to, all the way, not all the way up there. I've discarded a lot over the years, the last 2.5 years. But I certainly do have some jeans that if it's not fun and games anymore, I'm not going near. And suddenly it's like, oh, I really like the way that these jeans fit, which is really a little lie to my head that perhaps I've been at the trough a little bit too long. You know what I'm saying? So, how do we not have a messy Monday? Well, to anybody that's new here, it means that you pay attention on the weekends. Being keto is not a 5-day diet. It is not follow it, be strict, no grains, no sugar, no fruit, none of that. And then Saturday and Sunday, well, I'll have whatever I darn well please. And I will use all of those keto-friendly alternatives and make baked items, make desserts, make things that I probably was addicted to, the real deal, the real heavy-duty carbs before. Why are you doing that? Just a question. I've just never seen such a display as in the last month of this last month of the year, December, of how to make keto Karbi desserts. You can find junk food with keto. I know it's kind of difficult, but you can. You have to be creative and perhaps make your recipes at home. And oh, by the way, the gluten-free bakery restaurant that was here on the Cape, that was a go-to for so many people, it's now out of business. What happened? It was packed the day that I went there, the 2 days that I went there. I wonder what happened. It's too bad, because definitely was offering something, if for nothing else. People with celiac disease and also diabetics that their doctors who might be in the know told them to go there. All right, so we're back to keto and we're back to a messy Monday. So if your jeans aren't fitting after this Thanksgiving to Christmas, then now's the time to hit it and hit it hard. And today is Messy Monday, so I wanted to get you when you're feeling your most yucky, your most loathing, self-loathing, fat, gross, things don't fit, why did you do it? You know that fear of missing out, FOMO, that I talk a lot about here? Well, I guess maybe you didn't practice the fear of missing out and you dove in. You let yourself cave into having those things. And even if you're on a keto food plan, just having those things could be triggers. My brain doesn't know if I'm having a keto-friendly frozen dessert or the real deal with the sugar. My brain would light up like opiates would light it up if I had the sugar version. But my visual and my knowing that I'm diving back into something that was addicting and addictive and totally off my could never ever have again list, suddenly I might be tempted to have it. And I can't. Why? Because I'm a card-carrying addict. And I get triggered from visuals, be it, no matter what the item is, if it's made keto friendly, it still might be addictive. I found myself going on Amazon. Somebody had talked about using what is it? Lacanto sugar alternative, and I'm thinking it comes kind of the same way that Zyla comes to us from trees. So it is a natural sugar substitute. It's not a pink, yellow, blue, or Truvia packet, because those things are all garbage, chemicals, not good for you. Splenda stays in your body. It builds up. It's not going anywhere. So do your research if you're addicted to those little packets. But this is, I have to keep looking over here, Lacanto. And so I went on to Amazon and they had maple syrup, but they said it's not available right now, which was too bad. But I was intrigued by it, and they have kind of a, in the raw, the brown sugary looking, but it's not brown sugar, natural sugar, and it's something like 72 cents an ounce. So an 8-ounce packet was like $8 or something. So it seemed rather pricey. If I feel like I'm in the chips, I might order the 8-ounce bag to see how it compares with Zyla, just for giggles, because, just because. The 3-pound bag was $31, and the 5-pound bag of Zyla from Amazon is, I think, $36. And I only put a half a tablespoon in my bulletproof coffee in the morning, and then my afternoon, which really is 9 a.m., regular coffee with just heavy cream. So anyway, yeah. So did you enjoy yourself? Was it a good idea? Did you stay clean and abstinent with your keto food plan or your Weight Watchers plan or whatever plan you're on that you've been following and abstinent with and clean with? Or did you just get way too tempted? I mean, I saw a lot of people that had Friday off, which was the 23rd. So it's a holiday day along with Christmas Eve day, or Christmas Eve. So then there's Saturday, which is Christmas Eve day, and then there's Sunday, which is Christmas. So those could be 3 back-to-back, ate too much, ate the wrong things, nibbled around all of my parameters that, the outside of my parameters of my tight little disciplined box, and now I'm guiltily, sheepishly turning on to Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto to hear what Sarah has to say on a messy Monday. What Sarah is saying is dive back on, sisters and brothers. Get back onto your food plan today. Don't have those leftovers. All those things that are hanging out, find that drawer or cabinet in your house where you can put them. And put a sign on it that says, goodies in here, or something like that, and don't go near it. You've heard me say oft times, squinting is a tool. Squinting at something that you're not supposed to have, that maybe 2 months ago you wouldn't have dreamed of having, but it's there and it's been talking to you on the counter for 3 solid days, or under the tree, or on the coffee table, or wherever those goodies lurk. Squint. Get over yourself. The whole world doesn't have to follow your food plan, so boo-hoo, get over it. Pull up your panties and know that you were on a nice, tight food plan and getting somewhere. And what is getting somewhere? The scale was telling you, or maybe you weren't gaining. To me, that's a good thing, right? I might not be losing this month, but I'm not gaining. I have not had a sugar or a grain for 16, 17 months now, and I don't plan on having it anytime soon. So if it's a messy Monday, we have the true confessional below. What are you going to do about it? If you've had 3 days of eating sugar and or grains, you will have a withdrawal. You might be knocked out of ketosis if that's where you were. You definitely might be knocked out of your Weight Watchers Smart Points or any other food plan that you're on, low carb, high fat. You could be knocked out, and it will take a while to get back. That's one of the consequences of having garbage, because after being so good, your brain gets there's a little fire in your brain for all of that JUNQUE, we can fancy it up, and also the inflammation has been enraged and it's flaming up. You might have done a lot of damage if you've partaken in the standard American diet for more than a meal. If you've had it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, after dinner, waking up in the middle of the night, popping something, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you could be in trouble again. And yes, sometimes you're at another bottom, and you might have to just pull up those panties and those bootstraps, those boxer briefs, and just dive back in. Have extra fat just to get you through the day. I would say start tracking immediately, but if you can just be grain and sugar free for today, Messy Monday, you're already getting a head start. You can't have those things in a controlled environment, but maybe you needed the last few days of thinking you could, just to see how you feel. The headaches could come back, the constipation could come back, the jonesing for more sugar, more grains, more CRAP. You could be fighting that off, the withdrawals, the cravings. It's all back for you. It's a food hangover that each day that's strung into another day with all of those items will take you a long time to get over, but you want to get over it. Don't go into New Year's Eve still thinking that this CRAP is okay. It's not. The standard American diet didn't work before. That's why you cleaned up your act. Remember, don't forget. And don't forget how good you feel when you're following your keto plan, your low-carb, high-fat plan, even your Weight Watchers plan. Don't forget how good it made you feel. You think that all those no-nos you had made you feel good, but it was just a high. It's just like a shot of heroin in the arm, and eventually it wears off, and what do you want? You want more of it, right? So you've already been there, done that, haven't you? Doesn't your Girl Scout sash have badges on it for each time you went on a food binge? Yeah, you don't want to do that. Take care of yourself. You want to be here. The pickle team, come on. Get back up. You can do it. True Confessions. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Bye-bye for now.